It is Wednesday, March 18th, 2020, and you are tuned into DIRTRACKR Daily. I'm Justin Fiedler. So after mentioning that Central Pennsylvania was still on for the weekend, most of those racetracks have now announced they are looking to schedule or reschedule or cancel their events. Kind of give you a rundown here. Port Royal will be closed for a few weeks. They've announced to kind of let some of this stuff settle out. Williams Grove canceled their Friday night show. Lincoln canceled their Saturday show. And Baps and Sealands Grove both canceled their early season action. I've also seen postponements or cancellations from Bakersfield Speedway in California, Richmond Raceway in Kentucky, and the Virginia Motor Speedway. And then some other big events. The ASCS and Devil's Bowl Speedway have also made the decision to cancel this weekend's Spring Nationals. The next scheduled event for the ASCS is I-30 Speedway in Arkansas on April 4th. Also, POWRi has pushed back the Turnpike Challenge back to April 29th through May 3rd. Mars Racing Series will postpone the Thaw Brawl to a later date, and USMTS has postponed the King of America weekend, originally slated for March 26th through the 28th at Humboldt Speedway. So cancellations and postponements continue to come fast and furious because of the issues surrounding coronavirus. And again, I've been trying to retweet those and keep you guys abreast of those kind of throughout the day. If you follow the DIRTRACKR Twitter account, as I see them, I will continue to post those and make sure that those are getting spread out far and wide, so everybody kind of knows what's going on. Even though there's no racing going on, something I was kind of curious about and something that actually I don't even have a ton of is the dirt racing apps that are available. And I know some tracks and some different websites and things like that have dirt racing mobile apps. And I wanted to kind of go through. I've been asking in the last couple of days on Twitter for people to kind of give me their thoughts and what they use and things like that. And so I thought I'd go ahead and kind of do kind of a full rundown on what I know is available and kind of give you an idea of what each one of these does and where you can find them and things like that. So I went ahead and downloaded a bunch of these. A few of them I didn't download because they require subscriptions and things like that, which I don't have. So I don't want to be inaccurate. So I will certainly mention here, which one of these I have and which one of these I don't have. But for the most part, I got all of them and spent yesterday messing around with them, checking them out, seeing what they can do. And we'll start here. So DIRTRACK Digest, they have a free mobile app. If you don't know about DIRTRACK Digest, they cover a lot of dirt racing, but kind of mostly known for their coverage of the Northeast racing scene. They have an Android app. It is listed as 4.5 out of 5 stars in the Google Play Store. The app works fine, works as you would expect it to. It's effectively, though, just the website kind of loaded into an app window. It's a good shortcut to the site if you frequent it instead of having to open it up in your browser. But mostly just the website, kind of an app form. But like I mentioned, DIRTRACK Digest, available in the Android store. No Apple app for DIRTRACK Digest. So if you're a fan of that site, go ahead and check that one out. Dirt on Dirt, they cover late model racing from coast to coast. You've heard me mention them a lot on here. Big fan of that site and what they do. They do have a mobile app available on both Apple and Android devices. The app has a 3.2 out of 5 on the Android store, the Google Play Store, and a 3.6 out of 5 on the Apple Store. It looks like you do need a Dirt on Dirt account to use the app. When I downloaded it and went to open it for the first time, it asked me to sign in. I have a Dirt on Dirt account, so was able to kind of jump in and take a look. But it has what looks to be most of kind of the main content from the site kind of in the app. They've got the stories, results, video content. Also, there's a live stream section for Dirt on Dirt's various streams that they have through the season. The app is clean, easy to use, didn't have any issues with it. And able to read, the kind of the big things about Dirt on Dirt is the stories and stuff they put out daily, that video content, all of their on-demand video content was on there. I went in and played a couple of videos. Everything looked like it worked great. So if you're a late model person, fan of Dirt on Dirt, that's a good one to go check out. Knoxville Raceway has their own app. It is free. If you attend Knoxville Weekly or the Nationals, this is probably a good one to have on your phone. It's available on both Apple and Android. It has a 4.7 out of 5 on Android and on the Google Play Store, and 4.6 out of 5 on Apple. Nice looking app. Has track news, the schedule, points and results, live timing, info for the Nationals. You can do ticket purchases. They have kind of a social media aggregator on there. And then they have maps and directions, kind of the area and of the facility. So lots of good stuff on there for the Knoxville app. For those of you folks that are interested in Knoxville racing, if you're a fan of that stuff weekly, if you go, or if you head to the Nationals, during that big week of the year, probably a valuable one to check out. My Race Pass was another one that got mentioned by a lot of people. It's a free app for the My Race Pass platform. My Race Pass, if you don't know what it is, they build websites for a bunch of racetracks, and they've kind of used that as a platform to then do kind of lots of other things. They have news, results. They do some live timing and scoring for some events and kind of a lot more stuff. And so that app is available on both Apple and Android. 4.4 out of 5 on Google Play Store, 4 out of 5 on Apple. The app is free, but there are paid tiers which offer more information and more features. The free version has an event schedule, news, nearby tracks to you, track and series info, plus ticket and apparel store. For $7.99 a year, you can add live timing and scoring, results, driver profiles, and info on previous races. For $34.99 a year, you get that $7.99 tier plus track points, a driver breakdown, and driver event info. That $34.99 tier they kind of have on their website that it's kind of geared more towards competitors and people that are racing on a weekly basis. So you're probably just better off if you wanted to pay for that to do the $7.99 tier. That'll get you the timing and scoring and some of the other stuff that people are looking for. The app is nice, functions well, easy to use, no issues there. So if you're interested in that one, go check that one out. Another one that I know a lot of people use for timing and scoring is Race Monitor. This is one I have on my phone because the World of Outlaws events are all on Race Monitor. The app is free to download. It is available on both Apple and Android. 4.1 out of 5 on Android, 3.4 out of 5 on Apple. But for most of the features on the app, a subscription is required. Subscriptions are either 99 cents a month or $4.99 for the year. And the app works good. It's hooked up to timing and scoring and gives you the rundown on basically everything going on throughout the night. And they have not just dirt racing on there. They've got timing and scoring for asphalt races, karting, like all different kinds of stuff. But something to note here, if you aren't on a mobile device, the Race Monitor timing and scoring data is available for free on their website and other websites, honestly. Like we have Race Monitor feeds that we use on the World of Outlaws websites that you can look at for free. You don't have to pay the subscription if you are not on a mobile device. If you're on a mobile device, even if you try to view the websites, it'll kick you over and tell you to download the app. But nice app, no issues there. But again, just keep in mind that you have to have that subscription. A series with an app, USAC Racing, or I guess sanctioning body. They have a free to download app available on both Apple and Android. 4.1 out of 5 on Android, 4.5 out of 5 on Apple. For USAC fans, this app has news, an event schedule, looks like free live audio, driver profiles, point standings, tickets, and merch. And they've got the feed for the Rip the Fence podcast on there. So it's a solid looking app, easy to use, and also has links to timing and scoring on Race Monitor and the video links over to the Flow Racing site or app. So if you're a USAC fan, it's probably a good one to have. Didn't have any issues using it. It's a good looking app. Super Dirt Week, another event app. We've been kind of messing around with having an app for a few years with Super Dirt Week. The app is free to download, so if you attend or you're watching maybe Super Dirt Week from afar, it's a good one to have. It's available on both Apple and Android. 3.8 out of 5 on Android, 5 out of 5 on Apple. Has the schedule, news, results, event photos, FAQs, which is a big one, and then it's got things to do around town, some information about satellite events, plus the Twitter feed for Super Dirt Week. So if you're headed up to Oswego going to Super Dirt Week, that's probably a good one to have on your phone. Keep up to breast with everything that's going on with the event. One of the ones that I don't have that I had a bunch of people talk to me about are the DIRTRACKR Game apps, DIRTRACKR 2 and DIRTRACKR Sprint Cars. They are both $3.99 to download. DIRTRACKR is mostly modifieds and late models. It has 4.5 out of 5 on Android and 4.7 out of 5 on Apple. And then the DIRTRACKR Sprint Cars has 410s, non-wing midgets, and then also big block modifieds. You basically play full race nights, heats, and time trials and features and all that. They also have real world and fictional tracks and drivers. And then there's a career mode plus customizable cars. I know a lot of people are fans of that one. Actually, when I fly on the airplane weekly to when we are actually traveling to NASCAR races, I know a lot of my friends have this app on their phone because it's a good one to play if you're looking to play a little racing stuff. So that's DIRTRACKR 2 and DIRTRACKR Sprint Cars available on both Android and Apple. Another one I don't have because I don't have the subscription is RacingDirt.tv. They have a RacingDirt TV app. It's available on both Android and Apple. 5.5 or 5 out of 5 on Android, 4.7 out of 5 on Apple. The app has fantastic reviews. So if you have a subscription or you're looking to get a subscription to check out some of the race and dirt action, they cover USMTS. There's WISSOTA races on their USRA, and some other modified tracks and series are part of that pay-per-view subscription. So check down out Race and Dirt TV. Another subscription live stream app is Lucas Oil Racing TV. For those of you that are Lucas Oil Racing TV subscribers, available on Apple and Android, 4 out of 5 on Android, 3.6 out of 5 on Apple. You can watch Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, plus several Lucas Oil ASCS sprint car shows throughout the season. They've also got some USRA modified events on there. And then they have things that kind of outside dirt racing. They've got the Pro Pulling League, Lucas Oil Off-Road, and then kind of some other automotive and motorsports shows on demand. A yearly subscription to Lucas Oil Racing TV is $99.99. And then another live stream app, which I do have, actually just downloaded because I paid for Flow Racing this year, is the Flow Sports app. They've got basically one app for all of the Flow Sports. So if you're subscribed and you get that app, they actually have all of the things on there that Flow Sports is into. Flow Sports covers a litany of different sports, wrestling and cheerleading, and there's all kinds of stuff on there. So if you have Flow Racing, this is the app for you, available on both Apple and Android. 2.4 out of 5 on Android, 2.9 out of 5 on Apple. It looks like the app is mostly for archived and live stream stuff on Flow Sports. I couldn't find where you could read, like Flow Racing often has some articles and some different content outside of the videos that they offer, but I couldn't find any of that stuff on the app, so I'm not sure if they're going to add that stuff at a later date, and that might be why some of the reviews are a little bit lower, because they don't have all of the available Flow Sports content on there. It looks like mostly just for the video stuff. I have not seen a live race on there, but the archive videos that I checked out played with no issues, looked good on the phone. So again, if you're a Flow Sports or Flow Racing subscriber, go check out the Flow Sports app. So that's basically it for the rundown of apps. And just in case you missed it, there's a Dirt Track Digest app, a Dirt on Dirt app, Knoxville Raceway, My Race Pass, Race Monitor, USAC, Super Dirt Week, Dirt Track in the Games, Race and Dirt TV, Lucas Oil Racing TV, and Flow Sports are the kind of main dirt racing apps I was able to find. If you know about other dirt racing apps that I didn't mention, maybe there's a track or something like that that has an app, certainly let me know and I will check those out and kind of give you rundowns on those in a future show. But hopefully that is helpful. I'll also try to find some way to post a list of these. I had some people asking me to kind of post a list of these events or these apps, either on social media or something along those lines. So I will do that at some point as well here, probably today. There's nothing on the pay-per-view schedule. I'm probably going to stop talking about the pay-per-view schedule for now, because obviously races continue to get canceled and that pay-per-view schedule is going to be incredibly light. So I probably won't mention that again until racing kicks back off. Appreciate everybody listening to the show today. You can find DIRTRACKR Daily on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or where you get podcasts. Please subscribe, leave me a review, tell your friends. You can also watch the show on YouTube and Facebook. If you'd like to email the show, you can do that at info@dirtracker.com. You can follow along with DIRTRACKR at facebook.com/DIRTRACKR, twitter.com/DIRTRACKR, and at DIRTRACKR.com. You can follow me on Twitter at Justin_Fiedler. Don't forget that Dirt Tracker weekly newsletter. Like I said, thanks everybody for tuning in. I will see everyone tomorrow on DIRTRACKR Daily.